Yo, what's up with it? What's up with it? Hey, what's up, T Lee? What's up, Marie E? Hey, Rebels. Hey, C. What's up, Des? What's up, yo? I'm gonna use that. Shuffle. And we're going backwards today, too, y'all. Damn, it's hot in here. I feel like I need to turn my AC on. So if it get too hot, I'm going to close my window, turn the AC on. I'm up here on the top floor. So it get hot up here. It's like 80 degrees outside, so it's got to be like 80. And here, 81 maybe. Maybe 80. I don't know. If I get too hot, AC coming on. What y'all doing today? I know after this, I'm going outside. I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something. I'm about to sit in here. All right, we're getting started in a second. All right, so Pisces. All right, so what's up, Alexander? Oh, you at work? Damn. Wait, who's at a festival? Somebody said they had a festival. You just came from the Munchies Festival. I'm at work right now. I work for Goodyear. It's 98. God damn. How's the bitch in there? What's up, Suzanne? All right, so, Pisces. Who's going to reach out to you? Who wants to reach out to you? I guess it's going to be who's going to reach out to you. Maybe I should probably just switch it to that. But we'll see. If they are going to reach out, it'll say something. It'll let you know. So we got Aries. So could be a boss, could be a manager, could be a father. It's the Emperor, Hangman. So somebody who's been hanging around. Oh, somebody who's afraid to talk to y'all or like approach y'all. Could be a Sag, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus. So it's maybe like a friend, roommate, child, possibly customer, or a peer. It's a peer. You know what I mean? So it's a peer. Somebody that you guys don't know that well. Because the Five of Pentacles. So you haven't really had much conversation with them. It's somebody who's probably afraid. Yeah, I'm going to say maybe afraid. Yeah, not on once. They're afraid to talk to y'all or afraid to say something to y'all. What's up, FK Slay? They're afraid to talk to y'all, afraid to approach y'all. So it's maybe somebody who you guys have talked to already, though, maybe at some point. But maybe you guys don't know each other that well. They haven't gone past a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Because they got Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, sometimes it can be a past person, but I kind of feel like it's somebody who you guys maybe were talking to at one time, but just maybe haven't talked to in a second, haven't heard from them in a minute. It's been a while since you've replied, since they replied, something like that. It's been a minute since they've heard from you. That's what it is. So somebody who hasn't heard from you in a while, so maybe they're just checking on you. You know what I mean? They just be hanging around. They're waiting on you. Some of y'all, they're waiting on you guys to reach out. So they're eventually just going to step up with the Aries, with this the Emperor energy. Is going to eventually just step up and say, hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like approach you. They're just intimidated by y'all. It's your stature. Some of y'all, because we got King of Swords here too. That's that power struggle between two people who are respectable. You can't really tell who's in charge, who's the boss, who's to be respected more. You know what I mean? Even though we know the Emperor is the one, you can't really tell the King of Swords he can't be respected because who are you? So it's maybe somebody who looks at you in that light where they can't tell you nothing, or they can't treat you differently, or they can't like handle you how they would handle everybody else. You know what I mean? So they maybe want to say something to you. For some, it's like they just want to maybe like make something clear between y'all. I don't even feel like it's romantic. I mean, if it's romantic, it's somebody who just wants clarity about where the relationship is going between y'all. You know what I mean? So I was gonna say they may kind of hint, but I don't get that. I just get them like it's like talking, and they're good because you're gonna hear from this person. The Six of Swords in reverse. They're gonna come back around. It's whoever you had stagnant or whatever connection was left stagnant, or you guys didn't like continue the conversation prior to. They're gonna bring it back up. All right. So I guess they just don't want to bother you. That might be what it is too. It's maybe somebody who's worried about bothering you guys. You know what I mean? Like they respect you, and you know what I mean. They don't want to feel like they're disrespecting you or like coming off too harsh or too demanding in a way. So they're trying to find the right way to approach you. That's what's going on. King of Swords is very strategic. So it's somebody who feels like they need to come in there in all their glory or need to show up as their best version of themselves to approach you or to say something to you. Or they just feel like they need to have something important to say. That might be what it is. They might feel like they might feel like they need to come with something important to say if they're going to reach out to y'all. So it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn. I even got Cancer. It's somebody who cares about y'all. If it's a romantic interest, then it's somebody who cares about y'all and they take y'all very seriously. So it's somebody who wants to like talk to you in a way where they let you know that they see you as a serious option or a serious choice when it comes to romance, or they just want you to know they respect you and that they know maybe they had to approach you in a certain way. So it's one of those. All right, so that's for Pisces. Let's see what Aquarius got. Who wants to reach out to Aqua? All right, so Aquarius. What's up, Melanie? Who is that? Thank you so much. Ooh, piece of candy. Thank you, C-Man. C-Man. All right. So, Aquarius, who wants to reach out to you? This could be somebody who's holding back from you guys, but wants to reconcile. Could be a Cancer. Could be an Aquarius. I mean, Aquarius. I'm sorry. Could be a Leo. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Leo. All right. So, somebody who you guys may be having a power struggle with. This is somebody who always has control issues. Maybe they're trying to micromanage your relationship, the actual connection between y'all. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who feels like they're either losing power, losing control, losing influence, or something like that in the relationship between y'all. Because maybe you guys are socializing with others. I get that vibe too. Like they see you guys being friendly. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo. Here we go. This Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, sibling rivalry. Or somebody who just feels competitive over you when it comes to a relationship. They may feel like you're indulging or engaging with other people, getting to know other people, interacting, having fun with. Yeah, 3 cups, 5 of wands. You're interacting, having fun with other people. You're working with other people, entertaining other people, or being entertained by other people. All right, so it's maybe somebody who feels like there's competition for you. Yeah, but they feel like you also make them happy. They'd be happy to see you. This somebody who has a nice smile or maybe like a rounder face. All right, I was gonna say they take a lot of pictures, or they send you guys pictures because I got the 7 of Cups and I got the Sun. So it's somebody who likes being seen or likes like you to see them, or likes seeing you, or something like that. Some of y'all, like I said, they send you pictures, or they just take a lot of pictures, or something like that. Anyway, they've been thinking about y'all. 4 Swords could be a Libra, could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio. So it's somebody who has something to say all the time. They always got something to say. You know what I mean? Like it's a back and forth person. So maybe they like to playfully banter with you. This could be a playful person is what I'm kind of getting. But they don't play with you or they don't interact with you if they see you interacting with others. So this may be somebody who's like possessive over their friends, possessive over, if it's a partner, it's a partner who's possessive over you. They don't like you entertaining or having fun or spending time with other people. You know what I mean? So they could be angry with some of y'all because of the 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, but they're trying to suck it up. You know what I mean? Because we got 4 Swords here. They're trying to just deal with it. So maybe if you haven't talked to them or they feel like other people are getting your attention, then they're just trying to suck it up. They may go quiet for a little bit. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is an action card, so they will come forward. It just will come like timid. It'll be here and there. They may start like spacing it out, like how often they reach out, how often they hit you up, how often they, you know what I mean? Like, because they feel like you're entertaining other people or other people are entertaining you. So it's like a jealousy. It's a jealousy of you guys not having some type of bond or some type of connection. You know what I mean? So, and then 10 of Swords is like too afraid to say something or too afraid to break the ice. We got 10 of Swords in reverse. So it's somebody who's too afraid to like say something, or you guys have already had these conversations before, because 10 of Swords could be like, we're beating a horse. We're beating a dead horse about this issue, about the same, you know what I mean, about these same like complications. So they ain't even going to trip over it. They just be like, I kind of feel like they don't even trip over it. I just get like, they kind of like, when it's their time, they just show up, or whenever you guys are feeling maybe social, whenever they're feeling social, then they'll interact with you. You know what I mean? So they don't take it I'm gonna say they don't take it personal. That's what I get. 3 of Cups here, Sun here, 7 of Cups. This may be somebody who has other options or other choices or like other people too. So they're not really like taking it personal. But that's who wants to reach out to y'all. Some of y'all, they want to take the relationship past a certain point because the 10 of Swords is here. Past some of y'all, they want to take it past being friendly, past just being like, you know, friends, or just being I don't know. They want some of y'all. They want to date y'all, but they also kind of feel like because it's so much competition, or so many people are interested in you, or because they're so distracted, so busy that they can't really like get any time to just like be with just you, or deal with just you, or focus on what you need, or you know what I mean. So somebody else, if it's a past person, it's a past person who couldn't focus on what you needed, or they were inconsistent with the job. They weren't always showing up the way that you needed them to show up. It'd be when they wanted something. That's when they would do stuff. You mean, oh, I want something. So now they're approaching you. Now they're asking for favors. Now they're being more friendly. Now they're being more consistent. You know what I mean? It's only when they wanted something at this point. So I don't know. I don't know. They're gonna reach out, but if they reach out, it may just be like to tell you some type of story, or just kind of like ramble. Sometimes just ramble, or just like I don't know. They want to make themselves visible to you. That's what I do say. So if somebody wants to make themselves visible to you amongst your other options or other opportunities. You know what I mean? So they may be a sports player for some of y'all, or they may be in a highly competitive field, or they work out, or they maybe they're a fighter, or they do something where they like interact with a lot of people. Seems to be a funny person, so maybe they're entertaining. Because I got 3 of Cups here with the Sun, 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Like this could be somebody who's playfully like good with like witty comebacks. They're good with like saying things that like other people maybe wouldn't say, or you know what I mean? Because 10 of Swords could be somebody who sometimes like lets those harsh truths out. So it's maybe somebody who's maybe either accepting the relationship as it is, like maybe it won't go past a certain point, but they still want to be friends. You know what I mean? They still want to connect. They still want to hang out. You know what I mean? So it could be that too. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini. Most of y'all, this is somebody who just texts. Like I'm looking at the 4 of Swords. Looks like they just text, but if they so then they send you like attachments or something like that. They may try to tempt y'all to like go out with them too. Because that 7 Cups and 3 of Cups and the Sun, I think they want you guys to go out with them or do something with them. They want to be seen by y'all, or want to be seen with y'all, interacting with y'all, hanging out with y'all, knowing y'all on a maybe first name basis. They want to be seen in that way. All right, so Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer. All right. What do you say, Tracy Trace? Oh, you come back? Yeah, come back. We'll be here. She used to play ball and hoop. I mean, she used to hoop and play volleyball. That's her then, brother. She want to reach out. They want to reconcile, hang out, catch up, whole good time. I mean, for like, you know what I mean? Old time's sake. Want to see Matt got going on. All right, so Capricorn, who wants to reach out to you? 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So this could be somebody who either broke your heart or you guys broke their heart. Could be a Libra, could be a Gemini. All right, so some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who you guys had like a repeated pattern of like disappointment, sadness, regret. Could be a Sag. So it's somebody who just be coming and going when they want. You got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody who's probably going to want to reach out. It could be a Leo. Somebody who wants to reach out of jealousy or for passion, for sex, or something like that. We got the Knight of Wands. So it's somebody who's just probably trying to come lay on y'all. All right. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah. Yep. Could be an Aries. Could be Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio. So, and they've got 6 of Cups here too. So some of y'all is going to be somebody who you're not really familiar with because of the 6 of Cups in reverse. But sometimes it is somebody that some of y'all is somebody who you guys are like kind of like gotten over. Like, I don't really mind. I'm not really too focused on this connection like that. Because we got 2 of Swords here too. So it may be a relationship where you're on the fence about like if you want them around, or this is somebody who's like on the fence about if they want you around. So they may like reach out, but they may expect you guys to like come over, or they may want to come over, or this may be somebody who takes a trip towards you guys. They're like right now they're questioning themselves about approaching you or saying something to you guys. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who's missing you because it's 6 of Cups in reverse. It's somebody who's missing you guys and yearning to hear from you, or yearning to maybe spend time with you guys. So somebody who has some type of like care and affection for you. I will say that. It's just that it's maybe somebody who doesn't know how to express it because of the 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Page of Swords. They don't know how to communicate. So it's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, I got lovers here. It's sex. And the Knight of Wands, sex. Yeah. Page of Wands too. So this may be like they may invite. So and it's the Page of Wands. So this would be somebody you guys are pleasantly surprised to hear from, or pleasantly you guys be excited to hear from, or happy to hear from. You know what I mean? They may be younger than y'all, and then some of y'all they're about your age. So some this is a foreign person. You know what I mean? They're kind of bold too, the way they talk. Like they don't say anything that would like rub you the wrong way. So there's somebody who's like a romancer or very good at like getting what they want when it comes to relationships, when it comes to sex at least. They're pretty good at saying what they want or getting what they want. What's up, Brittany? You know what I mean? Yep, they never say the. I would say they never say the wrong thing. They just be saying bold shit. So some of y'all, they may talk very sexual, or they may talk like very explicit, or something like that. Because I got 5 of Swords here, but it's like not really aimed at you. It's just maybe the way they talk. So maybe they curse a lot. I think that might be what it is. Somebody who curses a lot, or like the way they talk, it just be saying like it just comes off that way. Like, Right, but they basically want to know what you're doing because 2 of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. So they just basically just nosy. They just want to know what you guys are doing, what you guys are up to. It's bullshit. Let me tell you that. It's bullshit. They don't really care. They just want either your attention because of the Knight of Wands, or they just want passion. They want sex. They want to come over. They want to visit you. They want to hang out. 6 of Cups in the Fool. They just want to do whatever. They don't really got no agenda in mind. They just want to do whatever. Like whatever you want to do, I'm down. Like just be around. They just want you to be around, or just want to be around you. But it is for sex. But like they like your vibe too. I will say that. Whoever it says likes your vibe too. Like you don't really cause them any stress maybe, or you don't really like piss them off like that. You know what I mean? They try not to piss you off. So it's like, it's just vibes. Just somebody who just misses your vibe, misses you being around, because the Lovers is here too. So maybe you guys were able to have good conversations, talk about stuff that like, maybe they can feel like the relationship is healing, or the conversations you guys have are healing. They learn stuff. You know what I mean? They're just kind of interested or kind of curious about you. Just like, and some of y'all are just kind of like wondering what you think about them with the 2 of Swords, Page of Swords. They may just be wondering like what you think about them. You know what I mean? Because maybe you guys didn't reply back, or they didn't reply back, or it was like slow. Maybe it takes them a little while to reply back. Because 6 of Swords could be like a slow conversation. It takes a little while for them to like respond back to you. So maybe it just takes a while for them to respond. Maybe they're waiting on you to respond. Like, damn, when you gonna mess me back? When you gonna say something back? So some of y'all may have like a back and forth thing, because the 5 of Swords could be like a back and forth exchange of talking, of like sharing. Because we do got 6 of Cups here, so it is like a sharing energy. So there's somebody who shares of themselves, maybe shares their experiences with you. You guys maybe has similar experiences or totally different experiences, but they be learning from y'all. They learn from your experiences. They learn from whatever you got going on. This is somebody who just likes talking. They like talking. Like, because I really could just go off and just saying anything. Because that's really what it is. We can just talk about anything. They just really want to be around. You know what I mean? Maybe you motivate them. Maybe you, like, I don't know, because almost like a jealousy and a competitiveness, but it's like not competitive. Like you kind of force them to like take risk or take action. And you know what I mean? Like they question themselves about the way that they've done stuff. And you know what I mean? You're not like a pushover to this person. That's what they like. So this is somebody who's like interested in. I'm saying they're gonna message you guys because we got Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I mean, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and Knight of Wands. So you're gonna get communication from them. But right now, they're just kind of like wondering like, should they reach out? So some of y'all maybe they want you guys to hang out or go somewhere with them. Yeah, Page of Wands uses like an invite. So maybe it's like a party, an invite to go somewhere, do something. They want to be entertained, or they want to entertain you, or you know what I mean? Like they're curious. Are you interested in me? Are you attracted to me? You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's attracted to you, but it's also like they kind of feel like you're maybe not giving them mixed signals. Like, so maybe you guys are like passionate at first and then you're not passionate. So that you kind of feel like you give them mixed signals. Maybe it's the chase. Sometimes it can be that too. I kind of get that vibe too. Like this may be somebody who likes chasing, because I get the player vibe, but like this somebody who likes the chase or likes being pursued. One of the two. One of the two. So like if you're difficult and hard to like pin down or hard to figure out, or you're not the usual type, or you're just like here and there, they are too. But like to them, only one person can be this way. Only I can be the here and there when I want to type of person. So like they're kind of like in that mood. So this maybe somebody who's bossy too. All right, but anyway, yeah, some of y'all they're waiting to see if you reach out to them. But either way, they'll reach out to you even if you didn't. So could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. Same things. Some of y'all, this maybe someone has a dog or some shit like that. And if you guys ever have like conflict or issues, they always back down. That's how you should know them too. So like if you be like, nah, this is how it's gonna go, they be like, okay, all right. They just go along with your way of doing things. That's what it is. All right. So Sag, what y'all saying? Because now I can't even see the comments no more. I think he's a psychopath. Who's a psychopath? He might be younger than you in spirit. He's younger than you in spirit, FK Slay. That's what's going on. Now y'all need to know, for some reason, I can't see the comments again. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I've been looking for other apps. I haven't found an app that would work that does what this one does yet. So I don't know. I guess I don't know what my board is. Remember I had that little white board that would like put each side on. I don't know where that board is. So it was right here at one time. I don't know though. All right. Anyway, Sag. What did I say? Oh, who wants to reach out to you? Let me see. Who wants to reach out to you? All right, could be. All right, we got Knight of Wands again. So this could be somebody who's looking for passion, looking for sex. All right. Let me see. The Leo that likes me is older than me, but acts younger than me. That's how they be acting. They do be trying to hold on to their youth. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. All right, so this is somebody who maybe you have a one-sided connection with, or somebody who maybe somebody you have a one-sided connection with. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Sag. So this may be somebody who chases you guys more, or you may be chasing them. I don't know. It don't. Whoever, you may chase them more. They may chase you more. I don't know. I got a chaser vibe. All right, or it's a runner. Yeah, we got Judgment in reverse. So this is somebody who feels like you're in the Ten of Swords. So this may be somebody who feels left behind by y'all. We got the Five of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, Ten of Swords, Three of Cups. So you don't really talk to this person or socialize with this person anymore. They may feel overlooked or ignored by y'all. That might be what it really is. Three of Cups. So they feel like you don't really socialize or talk with them like that anymore. So this may be somebody who you guys used to initiate conversation with, or used to reach out to on a regular, or and it kind of gives like more like a regular, but it was like only like a period in time. So some of y'all maybe like maybe like a sneaky link at one time, or a connection that just wasn't that important. That wasn't that like groundbreaking to you. Maybe it was at one time, but like now it's not. It doesn't have the same effect on you anymore. So that's who it is. Somebody who doesn't feel like they had the same effect over y'all anymore. All right, and they're basically wanting to make peace between y'all. You got Ten of Swords. Like they want to get over whatever type of grudge you guys had. So they've been like a relationship that was hard. Somebody who was hard to deal with, hard to build with, hard to communicate with. Now they're intimidated. They're intimidated to even try to like reach out. This is somebody who's still looking for signs or clues that you guys may still be into them, or still feel some type of way about them. Like, you know what I mean? So some of y'all, they want forgiveness because they still try to fuck on you. So if it's that, it's like, I want to forgive you, but it's like just because I want sex. You know what I mean? They just want sex. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who sends pictures. If they got like a social media, they don't really post a lot of pictures, or don't have a lot of pictures, or maybe the account is private or something like that. So maybe it's something like that. Because Three of Cups can sometimes be somebody that you guys are unfollowed. So they may have a private account, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? Or they unfollowed you and you have a private account. I don't know. I was going to confuse myself. So don't. That was just something in there. Somebody who used to send you guys a lot of pictures, or used to take a lot of pictures, or used to post content at some point. I kind of get that too with this Ace of Swords, because it's a lot of pictures, a vision board. Anyway, but they don't feel like they can even be the one to initiate. So, but I do get them being the one to initiate with the Knight, with the Sag. I mean, with the Knight of Wands, even though it's in reverse, they're going to initiate. But like with the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment, they're going to try to make it seem like it's not a big thing. Whatever they're going to reach out to, it may just be like some type of everyday shit that they probably could have handled. They may ask for clarity on something, or ask for your assistance, or ask for your wisdom on something, ask for your better judgment on something. I think that's what it is. They may ask for your better judgment or your critique on something. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? You know what I mean? So they may kind of make it seem like, you know, you're playing into maybe, I don't know, some type of illusion that they got, or some type of, I don't know. They want to be able to keep the relationship alive. That's what I'm saying. They want to be able to keep the relationship alive. Now, for some of y'all, this could just be somebody who's angry at you, feels like you treated them unfairly, but isn't really clear about like how or why. You know what I mean? So maybe they want clarity on that. That could be that too. With the Judgment here, they want you to maybe like forgive and forget. They kind of want to wash the situation over, but they also want to bring it back up because maybe it impacted them or affected them, or it was a big decision or a big like change out of nowhere. So some of y'all, they may feel like the vibes changed out of nowhere between y'all. And they just want to know what that was. Like maybe you're not chasing anymore. Maybe you're not reaching out anymore. Maybe you're not initiating anymore. So maybe it's that. Maybe they just feel insecure, like because it's intimidated too. Like maybe you're not attracted to me anymore. Maybe you're not interested in me anymore. Maybe I don't excite you anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't inspire you anymore. Like that's all it is. They're kind of curious about that. So it may be your opinion on something. Like I said, your better judgment or your opinion on something. So it could be because you got different people with the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Some of these could be like past friends, people who you used to like socialize with or talk to on a regular, or used to be like closer to. You may not be close to them anymore. So it's your peers. Maybe they feel like you've left them behind in some way. Maybe you started working. Maybe you started working out. Maybe you started eating differently. Maybe you became religious. Maybe you moved. It could be any of that. So maybe somebody who's feeling like out of place in the relationship now. So it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag. All right. Got her ego deflated. So I don't know. Yeah, me too. See, Mac, I don't like that. Don't be acting like that. Don't be acting flaky with me. You don't got to. You don't got to. I can understand if we just be chilling and we ain't really like no expectations, but like don't act weird like I'm the one bothering you or annoying you because I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You ain't even got to worry about me bothering you or ignoring you. All right, so Scorpio. Yo, the other day I pissed Scorpios off. I said something about Scorpios. I don't even remember what I said because I know I just be talking shit. They were so upset. They was in my comments like, you don't even know Scorpios. You don't even know Scorpios. We're so deep. Nobody understands us. I understand. Anyway, Scorpio, who wants to reach out to you and why? So it's somebody who you guys are viewing as mysterious, possibly off limits to y'all, or somebody who you guys feel like is unattainable at this time. Could be a Virgo, could be a Taurus, could be a Pisces. So it's maybe somebody who's fair skinned, but they also have like darker features. They want to talk to you guys. This is somebody who doesn't talk a lot though. Hey, what's up, enigmatic one? So it's somebody who talks. They don't really talk a lot. They don't talk to. I would say they don't talk to anybody or don't talk to a lot of people at all. All right, this somebody who be watching or observing you guys a lot. Just doesn't say much. It's hard to read them. Hard to tell how they feel about you. But this is somebody who wants to reach out to y'all. All right, could be an Aries. So this is somebody who has nicer hair or like laid back hair, man or woman. They have nice hair or good grade, like a good grade of hair. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who wants to distract you guys from work. That's why they want to reach out. They want to distract you guys from work. They may text you, call you, plan something. This is somebody who's planning to do something with y'all. Oh, they're planning to invest more into the relationship. So it could be a Taurus. So it's somebody who's strategizing on like how to get to know you deeper or how to get to know you better. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Of course. You're Scorpios. It is always hard to get to know y'all. So 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords. So this is somebody who doesn't really know what to do with the attention or doesn't know, like, or strategizing on how to get your attention. They may get a lot of attention because the High Priestess is here, but they don't be knowing what to do with it. So they may be kind of socially awkward in public settings. You know what I mean? So like maybe when they're out, they're kind of nervous. Maybe they move a little weird. You know what I mean? Like they get distracted very easily. So like even during conversations, maybe somebody who spaces out, but they just get you. Like, you know, you may talk to them, but they'd be like, oh, yeah. And then you'd be like, well, what'd I just say? I'm here. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who's like that. Like, they kind of get lost. So I got Capricorn. Oh, somebody who's, so some of y'all is somebody who wants sex with y'all. It's going to lead to that, or that's their intention behind it, or it's just to engage. But I got the 4 of Wands with the devil. So I feel like it's sex. But if it's not sex, then it's just like to engage. Some of y'all, it's just like a meet up to do something. I don't know, maybe to drink, maybe to go to bars, maybe to do something that's a little bit more indulgent, self-indulgent. You know what I mean? So it could be drinking, smoking, sex, anything, whatever y'all doing. Maybe you buying weed from them. I don't know, buying pills, perks, whatever you do. I don't know. You know what I mean? It could be that. Some of y'all, because I was thinking like maybe they even have something that's like that's hard to get their hands, like it's hard to get your hands on. So it could just be like maybe they got exotic fruit. Maybe they have, I don't know, clothes. Like I sometimes thought like stolen clothes. That's why I was thinking that. But like it don't have to be stolen clothes. It could be anything. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So yeah, they got something that they feel like you would want too. It's tempting. So some of y'all is sex, but then others of y'all is something that they feel like you would want. All right. So this is somebody who's obsessing about you guys. They found you guys to be attractive. So 4 Wands and the devil, I get like a little one night stand, or just like maybe them wanting to spend time with you and engaging with you, getting closer to you, asking questions about, you know, whatever you got going on. Like it's a distraction from like from being online or on work. So maybe you know this person online. Like they just want to spend time with you guys to get their mind off of work or to get their mind off of something else. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever it is. Maybe it could be off of money or off of like, I don't know. Maybe they got humbled. Some of y'all, they could have got humbled in an experience with somebody. Like something may have happened and it didn't go that well. You know what I mean? So now it's like they would like to come back to you, or like, you know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't like, I don't know, maybe they had a connection or relationship, or they had some type of like something going on that just wasn't really what they thought would, like, it didn't progress the way that they thought it would progress. So maybe they got into, let's say, they got into a relationship and maybe the person just wanted them for money, or just wanted them for a come up, or just wanted them for sex. You know what I mean? They thought they had one. So maybe some of y'all is like somebody who thought they had one, thought they had a winner, but then they just realized like, oh, this person was playing games, or this person wasn't really trying to build, or this person was just like trying to distract me from you. So they may come back. I don't know if they're going to say that. I don't think that. Seven of Swords is not going to say that. You just may have to listen and be like very receptive to what they say and the way they say it, because it's going to let you know like why they're coming back around or what their intentions are. All right. Most of y'all's for sex and for like maybe empowerment. Maybe you make them feel confident again. You boost them in a way, because the Seven of Pentacles is here. They're looking at you as a come up, or they're looking at you as a leg up from whatever relationships they had prior. You know what I mean? They could be looking at you as the better catch. You know what I mean? The better opportunity. You know what I mean? So this person's gonna start getting focused on y'all, and that's how you're gonna know, because they may be trying to escape another relationship or escape a humbling connection, which could be like a relationship with a partner who just doesn't acknowledge them, or a relationship with a partner who just uses them as like a trophy, or using them just for sex, or doesn't really care for them. Because the King of Swords here, that's what they're escaping, is the Six of Wands, King of Swords, somebody who doesn't really see them as a trophy, or doesn't see them as like valuable, or doesn't recognize their worth, or doesn't acknowledge them in the way they would like to be acknowledged. Because this is a high priestess. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who is sought after, but just hard to attain. So then maybe the person that they're dealing with just didn't feel like it was worth the effort. Like I don't feel like I'm going to put that much time, energy into them. So this is somebody, for somebody else, could be somebody who's out of your league or views you as out of their league. One of the two. All right. So it could be a Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries. Some of y'all, because I got 4 Wands reverses, maybe somebody who moved. Maybe they moved out, or they moved somewhere, or something like that. If they moved out, this was somebody who thought they had a better position or had a better look elsewhere. They thought that whatever they were going to go for was going to be a look. I got this. I'm about to, you know what I mean? It wasn't. So that's why they'd be coming back, because you have more potential than that partner that they thought. All right. Okay. So Libra. Did that. All right, we're on here. Libra, what's up, Linus Kitty? Hey, Linus Kitty. Remember, you used to be first. You used to be first with the comments. You used to be the first person in here. Yeah, fell right off. That's what them Leos do. They be that passionate energy can't be consistent. It can't be like that every day. It cannot be like that every day. All right. So okay. So it's maybe somebody who's checking to see if you guys are over a connection or a relationship. So there's maybe somebody who's somebody who's checking your temperature about your love life. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Sag. So it's somebody who's afraid to approach you guys. You know what I mean? They maybe recently left a relationship, so you may be maybe like a rebound, or that might be like the intention behind it. But I also kind of feel like they want to know about your relationships, because that 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, you know what I mean? They may think that you guys are happy in a connection already, so they may be kind of testing the temperature. Could be a Virgo. So it's maybe somebody you guys feel like you wasted your time with. All right. I kind of feel like they also work in a factory, or work in like a large building, or work in like, I don't know, somewhere. Some of y'all, they have like a schedule that's like flippy floppy or some shit like that. Like you never really know where they're going to be at, when they're going to do. So maybe they like travel from one location to the next location. Anyway, somebody who's observing you guys. I got 7 swords. Could be Aquarius, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. Yep, this is somebody who's waiting. I was gonna say waiting on you guys to reach out, because we got strength in reverse. So this is somebody who's holding back from reaching out, or holding back from initiating, from talking. They be trying to avoid you guys, or they feel like you guys are avoiding them. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who, this is somebody who wants you to conform to doing things their way. Wants you to like have the relationship. They want the relationship the way that they want it. That's what this person is. So this is somebody who's strategizing to get the relationship to go the way that they want it. Somebody who's overly arrogant, overly confident. All right, they could be strong, because I got the strength here, so they could be strong. There's maybe somebody who doesn't even notice that when they're being like micromanaging or being too controlling, they don't recognize it. That's somebody who doesn't recognize that they're controlling the dynamic, or really trying to like almost sabotage the relationship. Because they got the Ace of Cups. It's somebody who doesn't really love you the way that you want to be loved, but they're trying to renew the relationship, or renew the connection, but they want to do it their way. That's where the little issue is. So it's maybe somebody who like always has like a subtle way of saying things, or a subtle, like maybe they hint at stuff, or they say stuff in a way where you have to like kind of put it together for yourself. You're like, what? Maybe I was gonna say maybe they beat around the bush, but I don't get that. I think they avoid saying what really be on their mind with you. So this is somebody who wants to say what's on their mind and be direct with you. Like they have feelings for y'all. Somebody else, maybe somebody wants to tell you they love you, they miss you, or something like that. You know what I mean? There's maybe somebody who wants to even try to marry you guys, or you were once married to them, because I got the vision board, and I got the Hierophant. So this may, yeah, they see you as an ideal partner. That's somebody who sees you as an ideal partner. So but they may be okay. Some of y'all, they may be unsure about marriage. I got the Seven of Swords and I got the Ten of Swords. So it's maybe somebody who's like avoidant when it comes to connections, long-term relationships, or when it comes to like setting plans. There's somebody who doesn't do a good job with plans. You know what I mean? Like they maybe change the plan up a lot, or they like revise the plan a lot, or this is somebody who always, I don't know, it just kind of seems like they don't do a good job of going along with anybody else's plan or going along with anybody else's ideas. Like if you tell them, let's do this, this, and this, they're like, I'm about to do my own thing. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives that vibe. Like somebody who's independent, but they want to be able to be around you guys. They want to have control of the relationship, or they want to be able to like persuade you to do stuff their way. You know what I mean? But they just like, they're very micromanaging. So like, even if you did it their way, they're like, that's not it. That's not it. You got to do it like this. Motherfucker, leave me alone. So it's maybe somebody who you guys are avoiding. You know what I mean? Like they may always call you out to fix stuff. Cause I got King of Swords, which could be like a great counselor, great advice, a great, like they give you good wisdom. You know what I mean? So either you give them good wisdom or they give you good wisdom. Anyway, there's somebody who's avoiding you guys or avoiding like reaching out or initiating with you guys. For some of y'all, it's because of principles. So whatever the principles are, whatever those principles are, they may be in a relationship, but I feel like they're ending it or about to cut one off. If they have a relationship, they're about to cut one off. And then that might be why they're trying to renew the relationship between y'all. And if they're trying to renew it between y'all, it's because they don't have control. They didn't have control of the past relationship or whatever connection they were in. So now they have like a idea of how this relationship needs to play out so that they don't have that same hiccup or those same issues. That's why, oh yeah, that's why they avoid the relationships. Because I was saying that earlier, they avoid the relationships or they avoid long-term commitment. And that's why. Because the last relationships they were in, they weren't either in control, you know what I mean? They didn't have any power, no say-so. So they don't want relationships, or they don't want to connect, or they don't want, I don't know, they don't want a long-term in a way, all right? So it could be Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. This may be somebody who's trying to be sneaky with y'all or trying to sneak into a relationship with y'all too. I wanted to say that because I was noticing that. This may be somebody you kind of think is acting shady, or like you think you can't trust them. They're kind of sneaky. They don't tell you everything. They tell you some of the story, but like you kind of like can pick up on the other parts of the story because like something is missing here. So it may be that with this person too. Like they tell you some of the story, but don't tell you all the story. But you may be very good at like picking up the signs or picking up the details just by listening. All right. So I did give you all the signs, right? Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. They may also work in the government or work in some type of maybe a non-traditional place, but they could work in like a established company or something, building or something like that. Some of y'all, maybe somebody who y'all was talking to at one time. I'm getting that vibe too that y'all may have been like talking at one time, or there was love at one time, or it was like a connection at one time, and then it just got cold, or you guys just got distant, or just like dipped away from each other, or you just started avoiding them, or you might have felt like it was just a waste of time because it's not progressing or it's not going anywhere or something. All right, something like that. Virgo, what'd you say, Melanie? Oh, who was that at Airbnb? Oh, she's in Florida. Okay. What's up, Bree? Hey, Stephanie. Damn it. Fucking StreamYard. Begging for fucking money. And you know what I'll be doing, y'all, that really be pissing me off? Because, see, I'm a content creator. So anytime I'll be, like, looking at stuff or people, like, ask me, did you like it? I'll be like, at the end of every live, StreamYard asked me, did you like the connection? And just, like, second nature, I was like, and I'll be fucking forgetting. No, I did not like it. I need to let them know today. I did not like it. Keep doing that shit. All right, so Virgo, who wants to reach out to you? All right, 4 cups. So it's maybe somebody who you guys rejected, or it's somebody who rejected you guys. But anyway, they're seeing an opportunity now. Yep, that's for sex. So it's somebody who probably, or it's just like for spending time. But I got the Lovers and the Devil and the Sun in reverse. So it's like for a happy moment, for a brief moment. So some of y'all is somebody who wants to have sex with y'all, or wants to have sex with y'all, wants to drink, wants to invite you out, wants to get you outside the house. You know what I mean? Because 4 cups is like getting outside of your comfort zone at the same time. So it's maybe somebody who wants to invite you out. 3 cups. Maybe you guys are bored. They're trying to get you out of being bored, or get you out of like maybe being to yourself, or just like hanging out by yourself, or like maybe just not being satisfied with whatever you're being offered. Some of y'all is like a person you rejected. But I got 4 of Wands here with the Devil, with the Lovers, with the Sun, the 2 of Pentacles. It's giving me more like a sex vibe, or like just like an overindulgent party vibe. Let's go hang out. Let's go let our hair down. Let's go have fun. So some of y'all is a previous friend, or somebody who you kind of don't want to hear from, or are like not really that interested in doing whatever with, you know what I mean? But some of y'all are, because the Devil is here. But like maybe you guys suppress how happy you are when this person reaches out. They may stay in a warmer climate, or it's somebody who's like, you know, they kind of like, you don't feel like yourself around this person. You may feel like they're very controlling at times, or you may feel like they expect things to go a certain way that doesn't really allow you to have fun in a way that you would want to. Like they maybe, I'm not gonna say they're a Debbie Downer, but they kind of do give that vibe of like being a Debbie Downer. You know what I mean? But they can have fun, but like it just depends on what side of the, like what match you're gonna get from this person, or what vibe you're gonna get from this person. Because maybe they could be a drinker, or like a either a very sexual person, a very drinking type of person, a very smokish type of person, or a very like self-indulgent person. So like some days the self-indulgence works in your favor, and then the other days the self-indulgent works in their favor. You know what I mean? So like you kind of never really know who you're going to get with, or who you're going to deal with that day. You know, because some days it is tailored more towards your pleasure, you enjoying yourself, you feeling empowered, you having more control, you having more say so. And then other days it's more about them. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who you guys feel like is either greedy, or you feel like is maybe a burden or a responsibility when it comes to relationships. You may feel like this person is more like a responsibility. Like this may be like more pressure than what I really want. You may feel that this person pressures you a lot to do stuff you don't want to do. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who like just is coming for sex, or is like only around for stability, but like they kind of like go back and forth about like maybe, I was gonna say maybe, I don't know. I get them going back and forth about like staying with you guys, or maybe like building on their own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so some of y'all is maybe somebody who's trying to come back from the past, who's trying to reconcile or reconnect with y'all because you made them happy. And it's like they feel like sex, or they feel like giving you something that you would want, which could be a relationship. This may be somebody who dangles a relationship in your face, or tries to like keep that, I'm gonna say, illusion of a relationship. They may just, some of y'all just maybe want to move in with y'all, or something like that. They take on some of your responsibilities, but this is somebody who tries to get themselves tied into the relationship in a way where you can't get rid of them. You know what I mean? So they'll do stuff that you want so that you can't get rid of them. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, they take on a responsibility or burden, whatever real issues you have. Like, let's say, like if it's a man or even a woman, whenever they come into your life, they take on whatever heavy burden you have. So like, let's say your rent, let's say your car payment, your insurance, I don't know, whatever. Maybe you can't cook like that, or maybe they do all the cleaning, or maybe they do, I don't know, they do something. This is somebody who's going to be very persistent to try to like stick themselves like close to you, so you don't feel like you can go anywhere else, or don't feel like you can engage with anybody else. Somebody who has romantic tendencies for y'all, with the Lovers and the Devil. So it's maybe somebody that's going to be hard for y'all to let go of, or hard for y'all to like get over if you deal with them. If it's a past person, it was hard for you guys to get rid of this person. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who's trying to like slink their claws back into you again, or trying to get you obsessed over them again, or trying to get you stuck back on them again. All right, they're not happy that you guys are either connecting with other people, or having sex with other people, or meeting new people, and if it's a new person, then somebody's going to feel instantly drawn to y'all. Feels like you guys know them, like they feel like they've known you already. They feel comfortable with you. So somebody was going to take an opportunity to try to maybe be around you, maybe become friends, to lovers. You know, they may be leaving another toxic relationship, so they may be looking at you as like, I'm not gonna say a savior, but they may look at you as like somebody who is like a step up from another relationship that they had. Like, oh, you're better than my last partner. This is it. You know what I mean? So they used to be a very obsessive, possessive partner. You know what I mean? Like I would say they maybe always want to be around you, but like I'll kind of get like a flippy flop energy. Like wanting to always be around you, but not really. Just wanting to know your whereabouts. So it's maybe somebody who's gonna always want to know what you're doing. They want to be the person that always makes you happy. Not them. They don't make you happy. I do. So it's somebody who's like that. All right. They'll move heaven and earth for y'all. Cause I got the Devil here with the Lovers and the Sun. They'll move heaven and earth for y'all. But at the same time, they're kind of wishy-washy with their behaviors. You know what I mean? Like some days they're passionate for you. Other days you're like, oh my gosh, don't bother me. Leave me alone. All right. So Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, I don't know. Some of y'all, they maybe was on boats at one time, maybe a fisherman, or maybe they stay near water or something like that, like a warmer climate, or they're just like, I don't know. Somebody could be a Debbie Downer at times, though, but they want to go out or do something like that. They're going to press you to go out, pressure you to do something, or pressure you to come over, or pressure you to take on some type of responsibility or some shit like that. That's what they're looking for. So Cancer, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A really flirtatious person. Some of y'all, they're younger than you, though. I'll say that. They're younger than you. And then some of y'all, they got like a little gut, little body, a little thickness on them. Because I'm seeing the devil with the belly. So some of y'all, maybe they're a little thicker, but they don't mind showing you their body. So whatever. All right, Leo. What y'all saying now? Hold on. Me and my cousin can hang out instead. What's up, Abby May? Like a kid. Yep, dangling in your face. Would you say that we already? No, we're about to do Leo now. Okay. Dang. It's really pissing me off. I was trying to scroll back to Aries. I was confused. Ah. You move so your past won't find you. Damn, they must have been stalkers. All right, so Leo, who wants to reach out to you? It's gonna be somebody who's want to heal the connection between y'all. Could be a Cancer, could be a Sag, just maybe somebody who stays at a distance. All right, they're really easy to get along with too. This could be somebody who has a really nice car, or this is somebody who's like foreign. I get kind of like a foreign, even if they're not from a long distance. I get foreign, so maybe they're like Hispanic, Indian, or they're just like not from where you're from. That could be foreign too. So you know what I mean? Like maybe they're an implant. Anyway, it's maybe a drinker, but like if they're not a drinker, they drink a lot of water, or they keep themselves hydrated. So maybe they always have water, or just I don't know, drinking like healthy. Like this may be somebody who's healing. Because I also got the 4 of Swords here too. So it's maybe somebody who's healing, or has been taking some time to like reflect on like maybe what happened in the relationship between y'all. Because we got 4 of Swords, so it's a Libra. This may be like a really chill type of person. They do like a lot of resting, a lot of laying back. You know what I mean? I got the High Priestess in reverse, so it's Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. So some of y'all is somebody who's like into you for superficial reasons. They just maybe found you guys attractive. Maybe they just found you guys as like unattainable. They felt like everybody else can't date you. You know what I mean? Everybody else can't be involved in you guys, or can't be like around you guys. So they kind of liked you for like the popularity, or they like you for the popularity, or something like that. Anyway, this is somebody who's been hearing rumors or gossip about you guys. Hearing something about you guys. Maybe there's rumors or gossip, floating around about this person. I don't know. They want to address you guys or talk to you guys. So they feel looked over or looked past. Yeah, they're preparing to say something to y'all. Preparing to like open up or like reveal themselves to you. There's gonna be somebody who's gonna reveal how they feel or reveal themselves to y'all, or try. You know, this could be a tease too. With the Emperor, with the High Priestess, this could be somebody who teases you guys. So like strategically, this is somebody who's trying to get your attention or trying to get you guys to like give up the leverage or give up like the control in the relationship, or trying to like they trying to like maybe undermine you, or undermine you. So maybe you're trying to avoid this person and they try to undermine you by tempting you, teasing you, which could be anything. Like maybe they post stuff, maybe they like send rumors, send messages through other people. You know what I mean? It's like something like that. Or they just try to make themselves like unavailable, like strategically try to make themselves seem like out of reach from you, or out of touch with you, or try to keep the situation. I don't know why the fuck they want to reach out to you though. But maybe because they feel like you guys gave up on them. Because we got 7 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords. So maybe they feel like you guys gave up on them for another relationship. That might be what it is. I think that's what it is. Because it's somebody who's strategically planning to come back. They're preparing to come back too. So this is because they think you have another relationship. Yeah. They think you have another relationship. 3 of Swords with the Lovers here. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. They think somebody else is investing in you. Could be a Taurus. They feel like you didn't appreciate them, or you weren't really giving to them as reciprocal. So maybe they feel like you're giving something to them, to somebody else that you weren't giving to them. You know what I mean? Which could be anything. Maybe admiration, maybe respect, maybe an opportunity, maybe a relationship. You know what I mean? Maybe you're giving something to them. Maybe you're being vulnerable. They feel like you're giving, or sex. So I got the Lovers here, 3 of Swords with the High Priestess in reverse. Kind of gives me that. Like this is somebody who's been thinking about you guys, or like wondering about you guys, because they don't know. They don't know much about you. Or they don't know. I'm not gonna say they don't know much. Maybe they don't. Maybe they know you on a more superficial level. Could be a relationship with somebody who you had superficial connection with, where you didn't really talk too deeply about anything that was really pressing. You know what I mean? It's like a high and by maybe. Cause I kind of get that vibe too, like a high and by, or just like the lovers is here with me. We could have a level of intimacy. Like there is like a trust or a bond or just a sudden recognition between us. So if it's a new person, this is somebody who's thought about it. You know what I mean? Thought about what to say to you guys, but maybe feels like you're out of their league. Because the high priest is in reverse. And if it was upright, I would feel like they would feel like they're out of your league. But it's in reverse. So this is somebody who may feel like they, or maybe maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they feel like you're out of their league, or they feel like they're out of your league. One or two. I don't know. It's going one of those ways. I don't know. But anyway, they want to undermine you guys for like basically not putting in the energy. They feel like you're not putting in the energy, or you're not putting up a fight anymore to keep the relationship or keep the connection with them. So that's what it is. It's like they're kind of wondering like who else you got going on? What else you got going on? You know what I mean? Because so for some of y'all, they do feel like they're out of your league. Because like, well, what else you got going on that you're not like trying to like fight for this connection, or not? You didn't put up much of a fight. That's how they feel like. They feel like you didn't put up much of a fight. You didn't really try your best. You know what I mean? To try to keep the connection or try to like stay around or impress them. This might feel like they didn't feel like they did enough to impress you, or they feel like you didn't do a lot to impress them, and they feel like you're no longer trying to either. So like they're trying to figure out like what's going on. So this is somebody who they want to reach out, but I don't get them reaching out just yet. I don't get them reaching out. I get them strategically observing you guys, watching you guys, you know what I mean? And like trying to tempt you to talk to them. They want to heal it, but they don't want to take action. Nah, I don't want. So this may be like if you guys were to follow each other on social media, then they would post pictures, or they would do strategic things to get you to interact with them or to talk to them. Or this would be like if you guys lived near each other, I walk near you, or I walk by you, or you know what I mean? Or it's strategy. I want you to look at me. Seven of Swords, like I want you to see me. I want you to look at me. So it's maybe somebody who maybe one time had avoided you guys, or just kept the relationship like very maybe platonic, or kept it very like superficial, vague, hard to even like tell if we're in the relationship or not. You know what I mean? But they're doing relationship stuff, or they would talk to you with like warmth, like we're going somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm flirting with you, but like maybe they weren't. It's like somebody who wants that admiration from you. You know what I mean? But like you're not giving it to them, so they're like, oh, okay, well. All right, but they want to reach out. They want to reach out, but they are planning to. But I don't know when they will. If they will, I think they will if they see you. If they see you with somebody, so I think they need to see you with somebody. You know what I mean? Or see you connecting to somebody, or see you talking to somebody, or something like that. They need to see that maybe somebody's putting effort into you, because they feel like somebody is, but they just can't see it. Because once they see somebody investing in you, Ace of Wands, now they're passionate. Now they're initiating. Now they're attracted. Now they're interested. So they just need to know that somebody else is on you. Like, you know what I mean? Because this may be somebody who felt like, for some of y'all, they felt like they were out of your league. You know what I mean? And it's because maybe they don't see anybody else interacting with you or dealing with you. So they don't want to be like dealing with, or maybe I don't know. So yeah, some of y'all, they feel like they're out of your league, so that they didn't see other people interacting with you or dealing with you. Just like, oh no, I don't want him, her. You know what I mean? Why am I the only one dealing with you? Why am I the only one liking you? They didn't want that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But anyway, they've been considering reaching out, but I don't get them reaching out. They'll reach out whenever you have a relationship that they can see, or whenever they know for certain that you have somebody else. Then they're going to reach out. Then they're going to reach out, you know what I mean? And try to intervene or try to get in between and cause some problems. You know what I'm saying? He likes women to chase him, not this Leo. You feel me? Not that Leo. You say I have no Leo in my chart. Maybe somewhere in one of them houses. But anyway, it could be a Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. So they do, let me say this, they do find you attractive, but you're attractive in a way that maybe isn't like societally acceptable. For instance, as a woman, maybe you're taller, maybe you're heavier, maybe you're slimmer, maybe you don't have no butt, maybe you don't have no breasts. As a man, maybe you're tall, maybe you're short, maybe you're heavy, maybe you're very slim and you're tall, or maybe you're short and you're very slim, very slender. Maybe if you're, it's like you could be like anything. You could just be maybe a woman who doesn't wear makeup. You could be, I don't know, anything. It could just be anything. You could be paraplegic. It could be anything. Just like you're attracted to this person, but like they wanted kind of like the validation of other people to say like, yeah, you're attracted too. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But anyway, they want to reach out, but they just probably won't until they see that you're happy elsewhere. And then it's like, oh wait, no wait. All right, so Cancer. So some of y'all, maybe somebody who's like a family of a friend of a family, or a friend, or Somebody who wants to offer an opportunity for a relationship. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces. Somebody who wants to offer an opportunity for you guys to do something together. They want you guys to join in to maybe, I don't know, maybe a party, celebration. Maybe it's an event, a big public event they want you to go with them to, or something like that. They may try to offer you guys to do something with them or go somewhere with them. So they want to spend time with you. I will say that. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. They want to spend time. So it could be a Taurus. All right, so this is somebody who didn't appreciate you guys. But they don't. So this is somebody who doesn't. Oh, yeah, there we go. So this is somebody who doesn't appreciate maybe whoever's investing in you right now. So they're going to reach out of jealousy or try to chase you, pursue you guys. Because they feel like you guys are either dating somebody else or dealing with somebody else. They could be jealous of maybe your romantic options, but they don't really know if you have any partners. Because I got the moon here. So this is somebody who has like obsessed about you guys. And I got the lovers here too. So this may be like a secret affair or a secret connection or a relationship that isn't really spoken about. Like maybe they want you to go somewhere with them. Like this is somebody who's trying to give, but they're giving to get with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're giving to get. There's something that they're wanting. So they may use something else. There may be like, it may be shrouded in like mystery for why they're trying to get you to go with them, or why they're trying to reach out to you, or why they're trying to do something for you, or why they're trying to invest in a relationship. Like this person is only going to invest when they're looking for something in return from you, or they're only going to do for you when they're looking for something in return for you. But not for some of y'all, somebody who feels like you didn't value or appreciate what they were offering you. Maybe they spent their time, maybe they spent their resources, maybe they spent their money. You know what I mean? Maybe they invested into the relationship. They kind of feel like it was one-sided, but they may be kind of confused about whether it is or whether it isn't. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is somebody who's jealous about you being in a relationship and them not liking who's investing in you or who you're connecting to. You know what I mean? Because I got the lovers, yeah, and I got the Hierophant. I mean, the Hierophant. I got the Magician, not the Magician. I got the Magician too, but I got the Hermit. I don't know why I keep calling it the Hierophant. I got the Hermit here. So some of y'all, they're feeling like you guys have a relationship with somebody else that they don't know about, they can't see. So that's why this person is like wanting to invest now. But they're wanting to invest to kind of see like what you got going on. They really want to break up whatever connections you may have. They feel like you have a deep bond with somebody who they can't see. So even if you don't have a bond with anybody, the moon could just be like irrational fears. They have irrational fears about like you being in a relationship or connection with somebody else. And this is somebody who feels like they have a lot of influence in your life or a lot of say-so in your life. So it could be a father, but it could just be but you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 or 5. You got 4 or 5 different people here. So these are people who are coming in. Some of y'all, they want to just invest and then be on their way. So some of y'all just want a little sex and then be on their way. You know what I mean? Or want something like that. Want to do something like that. Either sex or they want to do some type of monetary exchange. There's somebody who's a little socially awkward. You know what I mean? So they manipulate opportunities to be around you. They may wear glasses, or they just maybe can't see that well. Like this somebody would be saying bullshit or just like take this, like, I don't know, they're like here and there. They don't reach out all the time. Just here and there. They only reach out when they want something. So some of y'all, it's like a booty call. And they may try to get you to go out, but like whatever intentions it is, it's shrouded in mystery. So it's not even clear about like what the intentions are. They just may want you to spend time, hang out, do whatever, invest in this way. Some of y'all, they're going to ask to borrow money. So some of y'all is like, because you got different people here. So some of y'all are going to ask to borrow money or ask for you to help them up in a way or help them out in a way or do something like that. It may be a trip that's involved or you traveling to them is involved or them traveling to you. The Magician in reverse, which means it's manipulative because they're not telling you exactly what this is all entailing. So it's a Virgo, Gemini. They're not telling you why they want you around or why they're investing or why they're giving to you. They may give you a little bit more than what they normally do, or they may invest a little bit more or do a little bit more than what they normally do. Maybe they tempt you with money. Because I kind of get that too. Like they try to tempt you with money or make it seem like it's going to be a good deal for the both of y'all. It's going to be a good idea for the both of y'all. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is like that. It's like a secret. Some of y'all is a secret affair, like a taboo connection, one where you, like people don't know that you guys are even dealing with each other. You know what I mean? So I think they just be jealous whenever they feel like you have a partner or whenever they feel like other people are giving to you or giving more to you or getting more from you than what you're giving to them. You know what I mean? They don't like that. That's somebody who don't like that. So like if you get another partner and they feel like you love them more, I don't like that. I'm about to come break that up. It's jealousy. So that's somebody who doesn't want you like building connections or building intimacy with anybody else. They want you to keep superficial relationships or keep like maybe I would say keep being scary, keep being like afraid of like meeting new people. That's what they want. That's the intention behind this. They don't want you to get comfortable meeting new people or like building relationships with anybody else. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's like, I don't know. They're afraid of going deeper with you when it comes to the relationship, or they're just not interested in going deeper with you. They may see the relationship as it is, the way that they want to see it, but like they don't want you. Like, nah, don't you think you about to fall in love or get too deep with anybody else? You ain't for sure. So that's what that's about. So sometimes King of Swords can be vindictive. I get them wanting to interfere with a relationship that you got. That's the only reason they want to reach out. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse. So that's somebody who will reach out, even if they ghosted you guys or was like kept the relationship very vague, never really clear about shit. They reach out now because like, oh, you invest in you building elsewhere. Fuck that. So now some of y'all, they're gonna try to get you to join in with them or do something. They're gonna try to get you guys to be in a relationship with them, but they may try to keep it quiet or try to keep it like secretive, hidden, so that everybody don't know each other together. You know what I mean? It gives player vibes. They breadcrumb people. They only try to hit you up at night. You know what I mean? They come and go as they please. It's vague. You know, it gives player vibe, superficial vibe. You know what I mean? I'm only here when I want something. They be bringing, some of y'all, they bring gifts in hand, though. They bring something. But, like, I brought this because I'm about to crack you like an egg. So, all right. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, could be a Gemini. They have an attractive body. I won't tell y'all that. Because lovers here, I was noticing that. They got an attractive body, or they find your body to be attractive. You guys find each other to be mutually attractive. I will say that. You guys find each other to be mutually attractive. This is just somebody who doesn't know how to like express affection, care, love. I don't get that. It's just like a sex person, a sex-based person, or a passionate person. They're only around when they're being entertained or when they find excitement. If they get bored, they're out of here. Shoom. You know what I mean? So you just may be like a safe space because of the lovers. You may be like a safe space or a place where they can feel like they can be themselves, be comfortable, be vulnerable. You know what I mean? You can keep their secrets and stuff like that. So they maybe that might be what it is. Or you keep their secret, they keep your secrets, one or two. So maybe they want to reveal something to you like that, like a secret that you don't know. All right, so it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Sag, Pisces, Taurus. Yeah, they get jealous if you guys be giving to other people or investing your time with other people, though. So you need to know that. All right. They be making their presence known, too. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. They make their presence known. All right, so Gemini. So it could be somebody you got cut off because they were taking too long to do anything. I got the Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer. I hate women like that, too, Melanie. Like, girl, get out of here. If you was not trying to goose, then what you trying to talk to me for? I don't want you. I don't care about your livelihood. All right, so it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So somebody who's keeping tabs on you guys too. The Queen of Swords, that's not really somebody who really reaches out and talks, but we'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, they're gonna take a risk. Somebody's gonna take a risk. So somebody else may be like a free-spirited person. They just kind of come and go as they please. They may be younger, or yeah, they got Page of Wands. So maybe they are younger, or they just give off a very young vibe. They look young for their age, or something like that. This is somebody who's more playful. They're starting to see that maybe like relationships are hard work, or that you are a little bit more complex, that they have to put a little bit more effort into like getting to know you, or to like getting you to date, or getting you passionate about like taking a relationship further. Because it's somebody who took a while for them to do anything. With that Queen of Swords and that Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you feel like this person took a while to either commit, or took a while for them to even do anything of value or anything of like useful to you. You know what I mean? So some of y'all may be a friend, or somebody who came about as a friend, but they're trying to build on the connection because now they're starting to find you to be attractive. So maybe this is somebody who at one time just friend zoned you, or you friend zoned them, one or two, and now you're seeing them as attractive. It could be the other way around, one or two. You may work with this person because they're Eight of Pentacles, but if not, this is somebody who's built themselves up now and become a lot more attractive. You know what I mean? Or has like finally starting to take care of themselves. Maybe that's that. Maybe they gain independence. I got this as like somebody who's a traveler now, or who's random. They randomly pop up, or they randomly like they have more of like a carefree life. So it's like, I don't know, even if they work, it seems like maybe they do a good job of saving their pennies, or they do a good job of like making their money work for them. Because they seem to have like a more carefree life. They just kind of go where they want, free spirited. Like I would say they got a little dog with them, or something like that, or they have a pet, maybe a cat. You know what I mean? I was looking at like a little pet, but it could be anything. It could be a fish. I don't know. It seems like they have a dog because the fool has it, but I noticed the dog today. All right, it's a person who's an adventurer, or is interested in like doing stuff. They need to be entertained. They are an entertainer. Some of y'all, they are an entertainer. So they just may be randomly reaching out, and they may be looking for something to blow some steam off. You know what I mean? Or to like, I don't know. Maybe they're asking for advice. Some of y'all, they may ask for advice, or ask for your opinion. Yeah, that's not your opinion. Maybe it is. Maybe they're asking for your outlook on something. Like, what do you see here? So some of y'all are going to ask for your outlook on something. Like, what do you think about this? They're ready to explore. Some of y'all, they want to explore a relationship with you, though. Like, this is somebody who cares about your feelings. I got the Queen of Cups here. They care about your feelings. I was thinking a little heavy. Some of y'all are heavier set. Others of you they're short, but like they have a lot of like spunk, a lot of energy to them. You know what I mean? Even if it's a man or a woman, they're short, but they have a lot of energy. And then some of y'all, they may be kind of tall, but they also have like a little weight on them. So like they only have weight like on their stomach. They seem to be like leaner, like lean in the rest of their body, but they have like weight on their stomachs. Maybe they're pregnant. I don't know, but it seemed to be lean, but they just have like a little bit like around the midsection. All right, usually dresses casual or dresses like really relaxed. They like to be in comfy clothes, but they be dressed up nice. They look good. They're attractive. I do got an attractive person. I got court cards, so they're an attractive person. You know what I mean? They're interesting to talk to. They be having all type of like experiences that they be sharing. You know what I mean? And it's somebody who you can tell whatever to, and they just be like, oh, okay. They're very understanding. They're very understanding with this Queen of Cups. Very understanding, and they be saying sometimes stuff that's pretty profound. Like maybe you wouldn't have looked at it that way, but like when they say it, you're like, oh, you know what? That's pretty deep. They tend to be deep at times. You're like, I can fuck with this. So anyway, it's somebody who doesn't really know why you guys are like fell off, or why you guys like stopped interacting with them, or why you guys stopped coming around, or that's what they're kind of curious about. Like I said, that Page of Swords earlier, so they're curious about like why you haven't came back around, or why they haven't heard from you, or why you're not talking to them. So they're keeping tabs on you guys, and they're going to eventually do something either out of the ordinary by like taking a risk and like initiating, or maybe being a little bit fun loving towards you, or being a little bit more friendly, or a little bit more outgoing with you. You know what I mean? Something like that. So maybe they understand. There's somebody who like still like starting to understand how you feel. I think that's what it is. Maybe they're starting to understand how you feel because they feel left out by y'all. So maybe they understand how it feels. Oh. So or they feel like you ghosted them. So maybe it's that. Maybe they feel like maybe you're ignoring them, or you're not like interacting with them as much. Because now they're starting to feel that way. They're starting to feel how you felt. If it was like a past thing, then they're starting to feel how you felt. Like, oh, it took a little while for me to do something, or it took a minute for me to like show up for you how you wanted me to, or you know what I mean? Like they're understanding you now. That's what I'm saying. They're getting that. They're getting it. I get the gist of it now. Oh, okay. So some of y'all, they want to invite you guys to do something with them, spend some time, or do something that they feel would like, I don't know, make you feel good. It's an offer. Maybe it could be like on a trip. Let's go somewhere, do something. This is random. They just going to invite you to do something random. It could be anything. Like, let's go to a bar. Let's go hang out. Let's go eat. Let's go come to my house. I got a barbecue. It's anything. They're going to invite you to something that's fun, just randomly. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. Hey, let's do this. All right. So it's good. It could be good news in career. Maybe they want to work with you guys. Maybe they want to help you guys make some money or something like that. It could be that too. Something like that. You know what I mean? So they do like some of y'all, they do a repetitive job, and then others of you, they can like work from home, or they can work from wherever. They can just wherever they want to set up shop, they can just do it. You know what I mean? So could be an Aries, a Sag, could be a Virgo, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries. They may I don't know. I would say they may have like some nice boots. Maybe wear boots, certain boots. All right, let's get on these. Wait. Okay, here we go. New deck. All right, we'll do that. All right, so Taurus. Excuse me. What y'all saying in there? Let me see what y'all saying in there. You said come to my house. Where you live at, FK Slay? If you put one another in the friend zone, we gonna stay there. Ah! You gonna stay there, Mia? You can come up out the friend zone. If you fix that issue. Who do they think they are? I have no idea. I wish I could see these comments as they was coming in. I'm gonna make sure I let them know. Bad review today. Terrible review today. Somebody was planning to reach out. Could be planning to renew the connection. This could be somebody who's a celebrity or a star. I got Aries. I got Aquarius. This could be somebody who's planning to either heal the relationship between y'all, or planning to renew the connection between y'all, or it's just somebody who's seeing you guys becoming. They're becoming more focused on you guys and seeing you guys as like a wish fulfillment, or like the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. All right. So somebody who has a very attractive body, or it's just somebody who's like known by a lot of people. So one of the two. You know what I mean? Ten of Swords. So it could be somebody who you had the ending with, or it's going to be somebody who's intimidated by you. So if it's a new person, it's going to be somebody who's intimidated by you. And if it's somebody who you guys have already been with, then it's somebody who feels like you're looking elsewhere and you're starting to look better and you're starting to be attractive and you're starting to get your glow back. You know what I mean? So this could be somebody who's feeling let down, feeling betrayed by you guys because they feel like you got something going. Oh yeah, they feel like you got new love, and you guys are no longer dealing with them. And then we got, what is that? What is that? Knight of what? What was that? The Knight of Cups. Okay, so it's about your love life. So it's somebody who's interested about your love life. So it's maybe somebody who you guys let go of, but they want to come back around. So it's a Gemini, it's a Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. So this is somebody who's sometiming with you guys, wishy-washy with you guys. I got Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse. That's a fickle lover. So you know what happens? Some of y'all have changed your appearance. You guys may have lost weight. You guys may have got slimmer, got taller. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you did. I don't know. You can't get taller if you're after like 18 or 25. You can't get taller. Maybe you got. Did you get that leg extension? Who got the leg extension? Because you heard about that. You know about the guy that got the leg extension. I'm sure more people are following in that trend that just haven't gone viral for doing it. But anyway, if it's not that, then it's just like it's somebody who's attractive because we got Queen of Wands, so it's an attractive partner. But maybe they didn't find y'all attractive at one point. So it could be a Leo, could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They didn't find you attractive at one point, but you flipped the script on them in some way. So maybe you guys have like this is somebody who's seen you guys glowed up. This is somebody who feels like you guys glowed up, or this is somebody who glowed up. Maybe they weren't the most attracted to you at one time. Now you're like, oh. So it could be that. It could be that. But anyway, with the moon here, this is somebody who's fantasized about like maybe offering an opportunity for you guys to like get closer because of the Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Moon. This is somebody who's fantasized about you guys, or somebody who's like dreamed about you guys, envisioned going somewhere with you guys, but like maybe at one time they weren't really interested in you. So this is somebody who's is nervous or intimidated to like come back towards you guys now, because at the time they weren't really fond of you in that light. They didn't see you in romantic. They didn't have romantic tendencies or romantic implications with you at that time. Now they do. Now they do. You know what I mean? Now they got the googly eyes for y'all. All right, so this is somebody who's like wanting to recover the relationship or wanting to transform it. If it was a hardship or like some type of difficulty between y'all at one time, or you guys were having the same issues over and over again, maybe they kept letting you down, maybe they kept betraying you, maybe they kept telling you one thing, leading you on to like portraying themselves to be a certain way and then like not living up to that. Oh, this time they want to do more than that. They want to do better than that. Ace of Cups with the moon. This time they got a vision of where this relationship could really go. Yeah, Queen of Wands, they find you guys to be attractive and like the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette. They feel like you got your shit together now. So whoever this is like hoping that you guys are single. That's what it is. If it's a past connection, this is somebody who's hoping you're single. But with Six of Cups, this could be somebody you're familiar with or unfamiliar with. When it's in reverse, it's usually somebody who you got Nova with. But sometimes I see it as somebody who you're familiar with, but we just didn't go past a certain point because we got Ten of Swords here. So like you may have known them, maybe you got socialized a little bit, maybe you had romantic like implications that you wanted with this person, but they was not interested with that. They was not feeling you then. They wouldn't have been caught with you at that time. But now, so you guys may have had like a secretive connection at that point. You know what I mean? But now, this is somebody who wants to like love you in the open. They want to love y'all in the open. You know what I'm saying? And so the Knight of Cups in reverse just means that they have passion for you, but they're coming to persuade you because there's something that they want on the back end. Now, some of y'all is just to heal the connection and to have an uncomfortable conversation with you. So maybe it's an apology. Maybe they want to ask for a favor. Maybe they're trying to take you out on a date. Maybe they're trying to woo you, win you over. I kind of feel like they want to win you over more than anything with this Ace of Cups and Moon. Like this somebody who has a big imagination about what this relationship could be. They may even imagine kids. Like all of a sudden, like imagine them not finding you attractive at one point or not worthy of like dating and being romantic with. And now all of a sudden they can see you as having kids with them and settling down and all that shit. Like this is somebody who's already kind of like envisioned what it would be like with y'all. No lie. So it's maybe like a rapper, artist, painter, or somebody who's a creative, or just somebody who's just very good at like sales, very good at like persuading people, convincing people to do what they want them to do. You know what I mean? They're not the most affectionate because I got the Knight of Cups in reverse. This means this may be somebody who doesn't like public affection or public displays of affection. They don't like that. They don't like holding hands, or they don't like they're romantic, but like in secret. So this is somebody who's like a hug you, kiss you in secret, but like out in public, y'all don't even look like y'all dating. Y'all don't even look like you're interested in each other. You know what I mean? They don't even like to give that. They want a secret connection with y'all, kind of like maybe to like avoid embarrassment of going back to you, because maybe they talked about y'all. Maybe they said shit about y'all at one time, You know what I mean? Because the Ten of Swords could be like, I betrayed you at one point. So somebody, or maybe they cheated on you, or maybe you cheated on them. I don't know. They did something. It could be like sometimes like public embarrassment at one time. So like they can't like come back and just like openly let everybody know, oh, I'm with her, I'm with him again. You know what I mean? Like, or you embarrassed them in some way. It's something like that. Something happened between y'all that like they don't want other people to know that you guys are engaging with each other again. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? So this may be a secretive connection, and they're going to reach out with the Knight of Cups, but they're going to reach out because they feel like you guys have changed, or because you guys are very attractive. So they may try to get you guys to go somewhere. So maybe you guys go somewhere that's like not in your town, not in your city, something like that, like where people can't see us together. You know what I mean? Or maybe they just come to your house, or you come to their house. It's something like that. It's something like that. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So this may be a player too, a seducer. Like this may be somebody who bounces from relationship to relationship, because I got like they're a serial dater. Some of y'all, they're a serial dater. You know what I mean? Or this somebody who doesn't like date to keep like situationships. Because I got the Knight of Cups in reverse, and I got the Two of Pentacles. That's somebody who goes from like relationship to relationship. They bounce back and forth from one relationship to the next. You know what I mean? Or they just kind of like have like a string of lovers in a way. So I get that. But anyway, somebody who's idolized or like envisioned or like what do you call it? They have fantasized about what the relationship could be like between y'all. All right. So some of y'all, they may have kids. Then if they're not dreaming about having kids with y'all, they may have kids or a child or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. I get like an Asian descent too, because I'm seeing the panda, and it made me think of like Japan or China. So maybe they have like, maybe they're Asian for some of y'all, or like Asian features. You know what I mean? Or they like into like Asian culture maybe. So like maybe they use like chopsticks. Maybe they eat a lot of rice. That's not always Asian like characteristics, but like, you know what I mean? Maybe they speak Asian or something, Mandarin or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. They could be American or French or whatever, but speak Mandarin or something. I don't know. Anyway, anyway, they want to get over some type of hardship with y'all, and they want your attention back on them. That's what they do want. So this somebody wants your attention back on them. So they're going to try to like maybe be a little bit more pliable or a little bit easier to get along with, because now you're more attractive to them. So now, like, you know, whatever you were asking for now, it seems reasonable to them now. You know what I mean? So Gemini, Pisces, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces again, Sag, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer. All right. So they wasn't super interested in y'all before. Y'all was annoying them then. He was like, I want you to take me on a date. It was like, ugh, you're annoying me. Are you serious? My daughter's father. Or it was the other way around, where, you know what I mean, they annoy you. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way, if they annoyed you, they glowed up and they got themselves together. Now they're looking to renew the connection so you can see them. Like, hey, look, I got my shit together. I got my money right. I got my body right. I'm on point now. You know what I mean? So that's what you need to know, Taurus. That's one of those two. All right. So Aries, who wants to reach out to y'all? Ooh, this is somebody who feels like you guys make them happy, but they have to act indifferent. They don't like to let you know how happy you make them. It's somebody who smiles a lot when they're around. So they smile. So maybe they smile a lot when you're not looking at them. They smile at you a lot when you're not looking at them. So maybe this somebody has a crush then. So it could be a Leo, it could be a Libra, but this is somebody who acts indifferent around you guys. Like they're like a bubbly type of person, upbeat and all that, but like they don't try to pay you any attention. They don't try to like acknowledge you. They try not to like look at you. So this maybe somebody maybe they're nervous or intimidated by you then. All right, who is it? It's Aquarius. So it could be somebody who maybe you guys are waiting to hear from, or it's somebody who you guys stopped talking to, or the communication conversation. Yeah, they could have ghosted y'all. I got the Lovers, Tower. Some of y'all could have just unexpectedly stopped talking to them, or just stop replying to them, or they could just stop replying to you or whatever. But what they're going to do is they're going to pick up on a conversation that you guys already had. Because the Six of Swords is here, that's definitely a communication, but it's them coming back. It's them coming back to bring up a conversation that you guys already had. So it's maybe somebody who you guys either unexpectedly run into or unexpectedly took a break from. They ghosted you, you ghosted them. They just started holding back. Could have been power struggles. Any of that. Some of y'all, you may have let this person go, but like maybe didn't really go because maybe you're holding on to the resentment from what they did or what they said. Anyway, this is somebody who's like doesn't really have a lot of friends or doesn't really like socialize with a lot of people. They may be socially awkward because they're a hermit, but they're very charming. They know how to talk to people. They know how to get what they want. It's a new link shit with the first link up. Not for facts. So anyway, so some of y'all maybe somebody who just discovered you randomly or just randomly like realized that they like you. They like your vibe. They're really nonchalant. I got with the Four of Swords and the Emperor. They're nonchalant, but every once in a while, this person just like acts out or just does something like that's not usual to them. You know what I mean? So it's maybe either somebody who's you're gonna run into unexpectedly, or it's somebody who you guys had an ending with, or this is somebody who just unexpectedly realized that like they like you, that they are attracted to you. You know what I mean? So like maybe they may have seen you regularly, but then one day they're like, you know what, Aries, damn, I want to get to know you a little bit more. Like you look attractive. So some of y'all, it's because you have a strong body. So maybe you guys are working out, or this is somebody who's like physically fit because the strength is here. And I got the Page of Pentacles. That's a personal trainer. So some of y'all, maybe somebody works out. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo. It's somebody who has a strong body or a physical body. Some of y'all, somebody who feels like they missed out on an opportunity because we got Page of Pentacles in reverse. They may either make you feel inadequate or they may feel inadequate around you. You know what I mean? So there's maybe somebody who tries to make you feel inadequate in that way. You know what I mean? So they may say, oh, Four Swords Tower, they may have said something to you that rubbed y'all the wrong way or made the connection between y'all end. But anyway, they're realizing something. They may have realized maybe what they did wrong. With the Hermit and the Tower and the Four Swords, this could be somebody who wants to make up, come back, like resume the connection. Maybe they undermined you at one time, or maybe they took advantage of the connection. Maybe they realized that. I think that's what they realized. Maybe they realized where they went wrong at, or they realized what mistakes they made. You know what I mean? Six of Swords sometimes be like somebody who's in litigation or somebody who's in researching something. So maybe it's somebody who's researched you, looked you up, found something out about you, wants to like bring it to your attention, or wants to like, I don't know, do something to kind of like get you to notice them. I kind of feel that they want you to get you to notice them. So some of y'all, somebody who's had more exposure or is like wanting more exposure from like being with you, dating you. Maybe you've given them more exposure by dating them or by being with them, and or something like that. Something like that. Something's been revealed to them. You know what I mean? So like something's like, I don't know, shaking them up or like caught their attention. There's maybe somebody who goes viral regularly, or somebody who's been viral, or something like that. I get them being very skilled. Maybe even has like a big dog, big animal, or like very good with animals, or very good at like persuading, winning people over, charming people. Like they can work a room, but like they don't really be around a lot of people. They be by themselves a lot. So it's somebody who like wants to win you over, but like they always be by themselves a lot, or always be like just chilling. Some of y'all, they just be always like laid up, relaxing. They may, I don't know, maybe they want you guys to like come over, or they want to come over, or they may unexpectedly pop up on you guys. I get that vibe too, like unexpectedly pop up on you guys, unexpectedly like open the lines of communication between you guys. But they're gonna either one or two things, one of three things. They're gonna either answer a message that you guys have already sent them, or they're gonna bring up a subject that you guys have already talked about prior, just in person, or they're just gonna unexpectedly run into you guys in some way. You know what I mean? And try to like initiate in that way. You know what I mean? They're gonna do whatever they can to get more exposure, get more of your attention, so that you realize that they're trying to like court you, or that they're trying to, I don't know, talk to you or some shit like that. Like they're trying to like please you. There's somebody who likes to please you or be pleased, one or two. I get them to either like they like to please you or be pleased. But I get them to be like a wrestler. They need a lot of breaks, so they need you guys go on breaks often, or they go on breaks often, or something like that. They want to go somewhere with y'all, or they want this relationship to go somewhere. I do know that much. You know what I mean? So they've been contemplating on like what to say to like convince you or to win you over. You know what I mean? So I say you mean. So maybe they're from like Philly or from like Jersey, maybe, or somewhere like a city where they be like, you mean? That's Philly, but like it could be anywhere. You know, I get that vibe like, yummy. So all right, so it could be Aquarius, could be a Virgo, could be an Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Leo. Leo. This is somebody who doesn't want to put a lot of energy in. They don't want to seem pressed. You know what I mean? They don't want to seem pressed. That's the big thing with this person. They don't want to seem like they're doing too much. And I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't want to seem pressed. So this is somebody who like takes their time replying. That's what you need to know. They take their time replying. What? They loud as hell. Anyway, this is somebody who takes their time replying. You know what I mean? They like to keep this mysterious act. So you need to know that about them. They like to act like everybody doesn't. I mean, I'm sure everybody doesn't deal with them because I see the Hermit here, but like they like to make it seem like everybody isn't as blessed to be like interacting with them or talking with them or getting a reply back from them. Who the fuck do you think they are? Who the fuck do they think they are? What? So it's maybe somebody who like, you know what I mean? I don't know. They try to make themselves seem that way, like important at times. All right. So yeah, you're gonna unexpectedly hear from this person, or unexpectedly get a comment, message, something from this person. All right. Whoa. All right, he said he always does that, trying to act like he don't what, trying to act like he don't care. They be caring. They be caring. What is it, Aries baby dad on the way to come get his son? That's it. That's it. He the one chasing. Meet me at the giant across the street. Facts. Meet me at the store. Don't try to come over here, boy. Don't try to come over here. I'm with you, FK. So don't try to come over here. I'll meet you outside. I will bring your kid downstairs. That's how I be too. No, you don't need to come in here. You don't respect this household, so you need to be downstairs. I'll meet you. Don't even worry about it. You don't even have to worry about come up these 3 steps. Don't even worry about that. Don't you worry about it. I'll be down to meet you. Damn, that's real shit. That is real shit, y'all. So anyway, thank y'all so much for support. Yeah, I'm gonna go out. If I go out and I catch a little buzz, I may come back for a little drunk tarot just to fuck with y'all. Cause I know I was supposed to do one of them sex reads. So like, if I go get a little sippy sip, or if I decide to sip here or something, or I go over to my friend's house and just have a little sip, I may come back here and do a little drunk tarot with y'all and do your next sexual encounter, next freaky deaky, next time you get your freak on, or some shit like that. You feel me? Something like that. So anyway, I'm gone. Y'all have a great one. Enjoy yourselves. Thank y'all so much for super chats. Y'all enjoy yourselves and enjoy this weather. I'm out.